Hi traders, you're welcome to my channel. I am OT Josh. Now, I did a put trade here instead of doing a call trade, and this candlestick here is a reversal pattern, but yet I'm doing a put trade, and I'm going to tell you why I did a put trade. Let me try to explain this quickly. Now, as you can see, we are in a downtrend, and in a downtrend, what we expect at the end of this downtrend is this kind of pattern here. You can see this pattern. This is what a mini accumulation phase. Now, within this accumulation phase, what we expect is that the insiders are buying from here, the insiders are buying from here, the retailers are selling. The insiders buy, the retailers sell. But now look at this theory candlestick. It shows something. It shows a kind of momentum. Why is this momentum in the market? Because the insiders have seen that they can also buy not from this point but at a lower point in the market, most probably this round number here. So they would push the price down. How will they push the price down? Like I told you, bad news, negative news. Negative news is going to impact the market to drive price down. And you see these 2 weeks here, you can see these 2 weeks as a sign of more selling pressure from the retail traders. So I quickly joined them, even if this is a reversal pattern. So why is this reversal pattern showing up here? Let me take it. Excuse me. Now, why is this reversal pattern showing up here and I'm doing a continuation instead of a reversal trade? Because I already saw these two candle wick showing selling pressure. Now, this selling pressure is more bad news coming into the market that will drive the price to this level. Now, when the price gets to this level, more accumulation, that means a repetition of this whole phase here should likely happen at this level again. So the insiders are going to buy there. Now, the indicators are not here. We would have seen the crossing, the dead cross happening. I didn't use the indicator because with price action, you can see them, but with the indicator, it is much easier. So that is why after I saw a reversal pattern like this, I went ahead to do a put trade. And this is the only time that I would likely do a put trade, because when the market comes to the target area, what is going to happen is that a fresh accumulation is going to happen from here. You can see it's going to happen from here, just like it happened here, and you can buy here, just like it happened here. See, it happened here, and you can take this as an example. When the price comes back down, you can buy here. It happened here with the hammer, and when the price comes back down, you can buy here. It happened here again with another hammer candlestick, and when the price comes back here, you can buy here. It has happened here again, and I missed that. When the price came back down, you can buy here. Now, what is going to happen again, because it's looking for the lowest. You see, it's always at the lowest. It's always at the lowest. So when I see this kind of pattern showing selling pressure, I buy. I sell with them. In this case, I'm selling. When I see this kind of patterns showing selling pressure, I sell. When I see patterns like this with the wicks showing selling pressure, I sell here. You can see that I sell. But in general, you should buy with volume, because now the volume is showing the direction. You see, the volume will be showing the direction of what? Of the price. Now, how did I tell you to measure volume? Volume cannot be measured. Volume and price can be tracked, but volume cannot be measured. Volume is a combination of everything. Everything comes together in confluence to form volume. So we use the Bollinger Band to give volume direction. So if you look at this candlestick that I just mentioned, you can see that in every of these cases, they were always interacting with the 2 deviation Bollinger Band, which I use as a proxy for volume. You see, it's always interacting. It's interacting here. It came back. It went up. It interacted here. See, let me make this clear. It interacted here with the Bollinger Band. Retracement, core. You see it here. Interacted, retracement, back, core. Just wait a little bit. It interacted here. Retracement, back, core. Wait a little bit. It interacted here. You can see retracement, back, core. So that's how we use volume to indicate or to get a possible direction of price after you know the basics, the fundamentals of how my insiders work, where the pressures are really coming from. Now, as you can see, You can see how this, you see everything that is happening here now is happening again. You see it interacted here, retrace. Oh, it interacted here. Now it will retrace back to this place. Now in this case, you can use, this is where support and resistance comes into place. Now this is where you get an entry point. Now because volume has shown this is a hammer, all we need now is a retracement back. Even at this wick here, if this candle came here at the running time before the 30th seconds, I should have drawn a call. Okay, so now because of this candlestick that interacted with the Bollinger Band, that means insiders bought here. What is trading in general? Price action in general says that what happens in the past is likely to happen in the future. True. Now, if you look at this is what is happening here. And why am I doing a call trade here? Because I know that there is no bad news coming into the market. If there were a bad news coming into the market, then I should have been saying something like rejections from these two candles, like long wicks. There are bad news, but it's not that the wicks are not as long as these wicks. So this is something that you can just do with common sense and you will get it. Now, because this one has happened, it is definitely going to happen. For those of you who have the course, accumulation distribution, this is accumulation taking place. Now, it does not mean it has to be very long. Just take the trade, you get the opportunity, you take the trade. Now, I've taken the trade accumulation. This is accumulation fundamentally, but technically, I will tell you that this is a support and resistance trade. But here is where the problem lies. If you say this is a support and a resistance trade, there are times whereby you get this same exact situation and the price will not go up because it is a support and resistance trade, but not in the accumulation phase of the market. This is how we should think about price. It is not in the accumulation phase of the market. Now, the insiders, they bought here, they succeeded. They bought here, they succeeded. They bought here, they succeeded. Now, they bought here, they succeeded. I will repeat this so that you understand. I know for those of you who do not have the course, it will be kind of difficult, but if you pay attention, you'll definitely catch up with what I'm saying. Now, the insiders, let's start again. They bought here, they bought here, they bought here, they bought here, and they bought here. You can see it's always interacting with volume. What is volume? It shows us the direction of price, the possible direction of price, the future direction. Okay, it shows us this direction with a sense of probabilities. It's not like 100%. You know, trading is not 100%. Now, let's see if they've shown us this. If they've shown us this is the direction of price. Look at what I did now, because I cannot predict the market, right? I cannot tell you that the market is going to go up up or down. I only need to look at what the insiders are doing, and I will do the same thing. So now, if the market is going up here, so if the market has gone up here, what I need to do is to understand what we've been hearing. The trend is your friend. Now, the trend here is that the insiders are buying. A trend, it is a trend. A trend does not mean that it is upward or down or downward or ranging. A trend in this case, it means the reigning or what is in vogue. What is in vogue is the market sentiment. Insiders are buying. This is the trend. In the Harmattan period, in the rainy season, the trend is people buying umbrellas. So if you see people buying umbrellas, you join them to buy umbrellas because it is the raining season. It is the raining season, you follow the trend. And when the trend is over, if you go to buy umbrella, you won't use it. That means you are losing out. And this is what I am doing. Because I saw the insiders buying, the Bollinger Band showed me the direction of pressure, which is volume. At the same time, all I had to do was to do what? To mark that place. I just came back there and I had this in mind. This is it. And when the price came back with this candlestick, I bought. Now, why is it that this candlestick, some people will say this candlestick is an engulfing candle, you are not supposed to buy. Look at this candlestick here is an engulfing candle, you shouldn't be buying these two candles, or it maybe is a strong bearish candle. At this point, candlestick patterns cannot supersede market sentiment. It is candlestick patterns that comes after market sentiment. So I won't take this as an engulfing candle or a strong bearish candle. I will now interpret this as what? I will interpret this as a shaving head, and a shaving head candle appearing at a key level is a reversal. This candle without wick here is a shaving head candle. Is a shaving head candle. One of the principles of candlestick pattern is that a candlestick that is closing without any wick, either at the closing price, shows strong market sentiment. It shows strong market sentiment in the direction of the closing price. So strong market sentiment, let's look, what is the market sentiment? Buying pressure. Why? Because it is the insiders that bring sentiment. The insiders are buying, strong buying pressure in the direction of what? The closing price. What is the closing price here? So all we have to do is to take these principles together. It makes sense to us. When it makes sense to us, all we have to do is to work with. That's all we have to do. That's why here is a buy. The same thing happens here again. You see, this candlestick will now fool you. You think this is a continuation, downward continue. No, this candle now has no meaning. It has no meaning in terms of it being a shooting star. This is just a hammer. Insiders buying a retracement back to key level, and you buy. The same thing with this. This is just a retracement back to key level, and then you buy. If you go to the lower time frame, you will see it at a bigger scale. You see this accumulation, these 4 candles, it's a big accumulation zone. And this is what I did here. And now the insiders are pushing price down again. They are pushing the price back down again. And so when I see a candle, when they are pushing the price back down because of news, how will I know that there is news? I can see that there are some wicks. I can see some wicks here. It's a little weak though, but you can see. How will I know that there is a news? You can see this week here. Like I said, assuming the other indicators to know how far, if there is a news release or not, is in this chart, would have been saying those things, but it's still the same thing. You can see this week, these are buyers going up, insiders going up, but now they see an opportunity to take the price downward, to buy more lower, to push the price down. And now in this whole place, where will I buy? I will buy after I see this reversal pattern. I will buy after this reversal pattern. I will buy here, because a reversal pattern will not make sense when the news is on the way. As a matter of fact, I can buy with this and sell. I can sell with this and this, just like I sold with this, and I can still sell with this. So I need you to understand that there are different phases to the market, and with these different phases calls for different reading of the candlestick. The candlestick only have importance based on the market condition it appears. So if this is your first time here, please do well to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't, you can get the ebook. Here is the ebook. You can get it. It is the link to my WhatsApp address will be left in the description of the video, where you can get some specific candlestick patterns that you can capitalize on, and some interesting stuff about the market that you can also capitalize on. And you can also get the course so that you can understand the algorithm, where these different pressures are coming from, and you can make this is my upcoming indicator. I made a mistake. I'm still testing it. You can also get the source of this market pressure and be able to make some sound decisions on your own. So as we can see, this is what is happening again. So without making this video too long, I will have to end here. So until next time, I want you to take care and bye bye.